corn is done. Woo! Back to the farm. Gotta fix a couple gremlins. We're back in business. Definitely need to have the updated spools so you can have only 3 tines. Because Smart Till tines, I do like them. They are going in a little better than the shatter tines, but it does, yeah. Right now there's 4 to a spool, and there should be 3 to make a little star, but yeah, haven't got updated spools yet, so. But it's still going in the ground pretty good. Really fracturing it nicely. See how it works, I guess. In the end, see what the difference is. So since the corn's done, Dad's working at changing these all back to 2-inch instead of 3-inch depth. And not sure if I got video, but this thing, these 2 bolts on this scraper, and the scraper got lost in the field. So this is supposed to go like that. And well, of course, these 2 bolts broke, plugged up. So undid it, stuck it up with the hose up there, and wouldn't you know it, it fell off, and the hose got ripped off, and found the hose in the field. What is this? Oh, it's the hose. Damn it! And the scraper's laying off in the field with an air brake on it somewhere. Haven't been able to find it yet, so yeah, that's lovely. So whatever. So gotta unscrew these broken bolts, put another scraper on there, put a new hose, see if we got a spare air brake, and Bob's your auntie. Away we go. What are we doing, Blakey? You're on a booster seat now.
Yeah, I'm on a booster seat now. Now I'm 5 years old.
You're 5 years old, so you got a booster seat now.
Yeah, that one.
So we don't have to put a car seat in the truck.
No.
So we're gonna go get pizza, huh?
I have this pizza. My nose on the toilet. That one you need to clean it out somehow.
Need to clean what out?
My nose seat.
Alright, parts. Fixin coil parts. Got some bearings for our right. Tally ho, got the mighty steed hooked up. It's quite rank, redneck, hick, whatever, but I don't got the brain power to figure out anything else right now. And there's no winch on this quad. It's like, oh sweet, we're gonna, ideally if you lift the front up and ratchet down, but we'll try that for now, see how it works. What's the worst that happened? It fall off on the road and I gotta walk back home 2 miles, made it to the field. The quad's still hooked up. Holy. Except, I don't know, must have been on a bump, because it's a lot lower than I thought it was, but need to make a proper hitch for this thing. All right, start your bag. Oh, we need chokage. Ha 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 ha. Woo, Smokey Bear. Rebuild roller time. Here's what the bearing did look like. New bearings. New roll pins. And to make life easier, since we don't got any proper tools in this shop most times, Got some roll pin punches. So these will go in the toolbox for the special tools that no one better freaking take for normal punch stuff. Roll pin punches only. And that turns now. Now we got spare bearings and spare bearings and all that stuff. So that will go in the flexi coil box. So that when this happens again, which they're known to, see, like this one has no ring to protect the bearing. So eventually that pushes the seal out, and then the bearing goes pod. So when this goes again, we'll have all the parts being prepared for once. The stuff you find in fertilizer, someone lost a pretty freaking sweet, Pro Point, Princess Auto. Look at that. Oh, fertilizer finds for the win. Now I put a stake there, measured out 160 feet. So then calibrate the speed sensor on this cart, because put a new sensor on and it's off by 0.3 miles an hour versus the GPS. And yeah, that affects the acre counter and whatnot. So according to the book, you measure out 160 feet, go into the monitor, and you do calibration setting, and you drive, and as soon as you hit the first stake, press the button, and as soon as you drive past the second stake, press the button, and it'll give you a cal number. So we're gonna try that, see how that works. So we drove our stakes in the ground. Oh yeah. Measured to be exactly 160 feet. Yeah. Then we got our speed switch from calibrate. As soon as we get to the stake, press and release speed switch. Now we hit our button. It beeped. Said the slower you go, the better. So I'm sticking in first gear. We're gonna see how this works. We calibrated. Ooh, hopefully this works. Going 1 mile to the hour. As soon as it gets to the front wheel. $7.86. Holy, that's way off. Whoa. So that'll auto-save. It'll stay there for 20 seconds. But the factory cal was $8.40. That is way off. Holy moly. So 20 seconds there. Look at that. Oh! Oh! Bingo! Bongo! Woo! Let's see how it compares. 1.6, 1.7. Oh, look at that! Oh my! Oh! 1.92. Oh yes! I'm so happy! Alright, we did a ship here. Now let's see how our seeding job is. We're looking at how much of a gap we have on our springs. That determines how much packing pressure we got. And we also want that even between the front and the back. And then we're also going through some dips and whatnot, so it can be different. Like, see this middle is a little more. The middle is down a little more, it seems like. Huh. Oh, yeah. These outside wings. Let's see. Oh, that would also do it. Our middle, we got to jack the middle up a bit. To see, we're at just under 2. Just under 2. And this one we're at like 2.5. And then you see we've got A fair bit of pressure on those ones. And this linkage here, this isn't going in the ground as much on these wings here. Probably because we're going too deep in the middle by the looks of it. Also looks like our hose is rubbing on our tire. Oh boy, that's not exactly something we want. So you see this one, the Packer wheel should be a little more over. There's little bushings you put on to space them. But it's closing this trench, but it's not closing it quite as well as I'd like. There is our oats and fertilizer. Right at the, well, right at the 2-inch where we want it. It is a little harder doing depths on sod, but what we're wanting, we want to make sure that's past the sod layer. Just a hair under 2. Not so bad. Oh, I love my speeds matching. I am mapping though with this one, the GPS, because since you can barely see anything sometimes with a disc drill on sod, sometimes it's handy to know where you've actually been. So, oh, and by the way, it's raining. Like, actually raining pretty good. These little showers just popping up here and there and everywhere. And it's also nice seeding in sod when it's raining, because you don't get mud on your tires. It's beautiful. Well, had to shut it down. It kept raining and raining and raining, and to the point the field was even starting to get wet. Ended up, got like almost 2.5 tenths, like just over 2 tenths. So pretty darn close to 1/4 inch. So field is starting to get a little damp, and then I had a couple air breaks. Didn't get much done. Had a couple air breaks that started, that I guess had holes worn in them. So easy fix in the morning. I wanted to empty the seed tank out of oats so I could start in the morning and just go, but no such luck. So yeah. So shut down, and now it's like, oh, to just go home. What do we do? I'm gonna do some stuff in the shop, put together another shelf, another Costco shelf. So there's a plan for now. It's gonna be tricky, but see if we can find some corn seed in here. And the reason it's tricky is because corn seed, there's not a lot of it in the ground. So, and it's seeded 3 inches deep. So we got to really, oh, what is that? Oh, look at that. Found one. It's soft, but it has not germinated yet. Not quite yet. But that's about where we want it. 3 inches. Corn likes it deep. Yeah, well, it's got good moisture now. And I lied. I was going to call it a day, but figured let's check and see how the already seeded stuff's growing.